Welcome to Sex Talk Radio, a podcast that explores sex, kink, and intimacy through candid conversations with sex workers, researchers, and voices shaping the conversations on sexuality. This episode is brought to you by Testy, a sexual health company I founded launching early 2026, which will revolutionize same-day walk-in STI testing. Head to testy.co to get on the waitlist and get a discount on your first panel.
It said like penis, scrotum, perineum, urethra.
But it's not talking about the sex act, which is like what everyone
I was like, what the fuck does a penis mean? You know?
Yeah.
I thought it was some kind of religion. And lo and behold, I was right. So that was the extent of my sexual education, at least formally, like in school.
Yes.
But then, you know, me and Google Images are like this.
Oh my God. Anania, welcome to Sex Talk Radio.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for coming in. You
Hi.
look fucking awesome.
Thank you.
And I feel like you're in the holiday spirit right now.
I'm giving like mint chocolate chip.
Yes.
Like,
yes.
For that found Jesus.
It's,
you know, like I have my little midi skirt on. I'm very demure, but you know,
Yes.
as soon as I take this off, it's like
I love
demons.
like the self-awareness you have around like personalities. Like I was watching some of your content last night and you were like, oh, she's the girl that's sharing like the yoga mat at the yoga class.
Exactly.
And you're like, I know who this girl is.
Yes, me and my little headband wig.
Yes,
I should have wore it here. That's on me. That's on me. That's on me.
Oh my gosh. How is your show prep going?
Oh, I'm doing a holiday show. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
This will probably come out after Christmas, but
good.
Still.
It's going okay. I think the most stressful part about it is just making sure that like I'm proud of whatever happens at the end of the day.
Sure.
And I'm getting there. I think we have one more big rehearsal and we'll probably do like a pickup before the actual show. And thank God it's only one night only. You know, like
that's impressive
one and
though.
over.
That's a lot of pressure.
It's been this really good, cool experience. And now like I'm like I feel very capable to do this. I just want to make sure that I give myself enough time to prep and to feel confident about it. You know what I mean? That's more so the battle than actually, I don't know. I feel like feeling like you're ready is better than being ready. I don't know what the difference is, but that feels right to say.
Yes. And now I was trying to figure out, is it about your story or is it about Miss Claus?
Thank you. I'm happy you're bringing this up.
A little research.
It's called Holiday Debauchery because I don't care.
Okay.
I don't care. I think it's a little bit about me. It's a little about heartbreak and love. It's about Mrs. Claus being a trans woman married to a chaser turned DL trade.
Oh.
It's about
that plot line.
Yeah. It's about it's about queer people like accepting themselves and being whoever they want. It's also about queer reimaginings of Christmas songs, that kind of stuff. So I kind of did was like ejaculated in a cup and was like, here's all that I got.
All of Christmas queer, just
take it.
Yes.
I'm also like, I like Christmas music, but I can't do like
the regulars.
And 15 minutes of just Christmas songs that we've heard all our lives.
Yeah.
So it's intermixed with like a couple of like pop songs that I'm obsessed with and musical theater and all that stuff.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So you grew up in Iowa, right?
I did.
Tell me a little bit about that. Couple small town gals.
Yeah. Wait, where in Alaska are you from?
A town called Homer. It had 3,000 people, and my graduating class was 80.
Oh.
And we smoked weed and drove. We did TLs, town laps, drove in a circle.
Yeah. Okay. So we're kind of experiencing the same thing.
Yes.
I think my graduating class was 300 though.
Okay.
I was like I'm from one of the major cities in Iowa. So like I had like a mall and I had like, I don't know.
But you're still getting a lot of the Midwest
It was
shit.
integral. You know, it's like, oh, we're bored. Let's go hang out at Walmart.
Yeah. Do a little shopping.
That was definitely the vibe. But it was, I mean, I liked it enough.
Yes.
This is me trying to heal.
Definitely. Did you get any kind of sex ed or anything there? What's going on in the Midwest?
Okay.
A memory has sparked. Yes. Sex talk.
I was thinking about this when you asked me to come on the pod. And I was like, oh, I guess I haven't really, like, what's my sexual education like? I was thinking about how the only sex ed I ever got was in 5th grade.
Okay.
They pulled all the boys into one room and all the girls into another room.
Yeah.
And then our gym teacher like showed us. It's like classic.
That's like Mean Girls. It's like the sex ed teacher.
My gym teacher and I think my English teacher showed us this like video I could not tell you what happened in the video.
Oh God.
But what I do remember is this pamphlet they gave us afterwards with like the male reproductive system. It didn't show us the female one. It was just the male. Like I think we got gendered pamphlets. It's just like it just feels like it's not a smart business model.
No.
You could make it 2 pages, a quick book, a little coffee table book.
Right.
They gave us the male reproductive system. They didn't say anything.
Yeah.
About
it's very biological. It's very like, here's the science. I mean, and like, God forbid, but teenagers are fucking. Teenagers are doing crazy shit. And if you're
I'm 10. Yeah. I am not.
5th grade is really.
I'm 10.
Yes.
I'm not even like I just turned 10.
That's perhaps too young.
You know what I mean?
I don't know. Who knows what's right?
It said like penis, scrotum, perineum.
Yeah.
It said urethra.
But it's not talking about the sex act, which is like what everyone needs to be kind of educated on.
I was like, what the fuck does a penis mean? You know?
Yeah.
I thought it was some kind of religion. And lo and behold, I was right.
Well.
Yeah, so that was the extent of my sexual education, at least formally, like in school. Yes. But then, me and Google Images are like this.
Oh my God.
So everything else from there was, very blissful.
Google Images was a lot. I remember coming across like an accidental porno mag and like, under a sink thing. And it was really
God bless the rabbit
It's like
holes.
ingrained.
Yes.
The first time I saw people having sex, it is ingrained into my brain forever.
Terrifying.
It really was terrifying.
I'm like, why are they doing this?
Yes.
No.
It doesn't make sense.
Please, there's other options. Find help.
Now I get it. Now I appreciate it, but Jesus Christ.
And now you're on the other side of it. I live.
Yeah, absolutely. So when did you move to New York?
2 years ago. I've been here for 2 years.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. So you're new-ish.
I'm relatively, yeah. And you've been here for a year
now? Just a year.
Okay.
Less than a year. I'm adjusting.
The first year is really hard.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Yeah.
Honestly.
I hate that everyone says it, and I hate that everyone's right.
I like being right.
What's your sign?
Libra Virgo.
Oh, okay.
Love being right.
Virgo rising?
Libra is my main one. That's rising,
Leo,
right?
Oh, sorry.
Libra,
Virgo.
Libra, and then 2 Virgos. Libra, Virgo, whatever it is.
Understood.
Yeah. So I love a spreadsheet. I love, you know what I mean?
Right.
I love a spreadsheet, and I love like thought I was going to be a lawyer, like that kind of vibe. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Libras are very like, what are you? Sorry.
I'm a Taurus and a Taurus sun, Libra moon, and then a Leo rising.
Okay.
The Leo rising
explains
there
would be some Leo in there.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. I figured. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, moving to New York. The first 6 months was like fucked up. I was like, I don't think I'm going to make this. Like, I don't think I can afford this. I just don't think. I moved here to have better guests. I moved here to build the company I'm working on. Mm-hmm. And it was like about to chew me up and spit me out, whatever the phrase is. And I made it. I made it through the first year.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, I think it was around like the 9 to 10 month mark where I was like, okay, this sucks, but I think everybody else knows it sucks.
Yes.
And they're making it work. So I didn't want to be that one person that's like, I'm a transplant and my life was so much better before I moved, you know?
Right.
Because it's like...
there's going to be a fucking initiation.
Yeah.
For sure.
Absolutely.
Were you in Iowa before or had you... there was in
I
between
see what you're
here.
saying. Yeah.
Okay.
I'm from Iowa. I went to school in Boston. I lived in Chicago for a year.
I was wondering about the show being in Boston.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. And then now I'm back not back. I moved from Chicago to here.
Okay. And Chicago as well. Yeah, New York's crazy. I was going to talk to you about like your perception, especially with gaydar, of like dating in New York because it feels like it's its own fucking beast.
Well, as 6 months after I moved here, I was already dating someone. So
you didn't have to deal with it.
I didn't have to date too much. Well, the crazy thing was, as soon as I left, towards the end of my journey in Chicago, I wasn't dating. Is that true?
Go back through the dating app messages.
The concept of not remembering when you were romantically involved with someone.
Oh my gosh. That sounds lovely. I look forward to having that.
I think by the end of Chicago, I was only seeing like a person and I was like, well, I'm going to move. Sorry.
Yeah.
Which sucks. But I mean, it sucks like, life. But that, as soon as I moved to New York, I was kind of in like a celibate phase.
Era.
Yeah, I think it's because those first couple months, it's like you really do have to like hustle and make it work.
I was just like learning how to take the fucking subway. Like, I mean,
sure.
I lived in Texas and all these other places before, never had a subway, learning how to schlep groceries, like 2 miles. Like, you're just kind of rewiring everything.
Yeah. It's really, it's a lot. It's a lot.
It is a lot.
But then I started dating my boyfriend now 6 months after I moved here. So I haven't had a ton of experience in New York with dating, but what I was doing was quite weird.
Fun? I don't know. Naughty?
Insidious.
Oh, okay.
Evil.
Oh.
Dank.
Okay, what does that mean?
I don't know. I just think the quality and then something about I guess the quality of connections it wasn't what I was expecting, I guess, because I always grew up with like the whole like somebody's gonna pick me up on a white horse and it's gonna be gone with the wind. You know what I mean?
The people here will barely like buy you a drink.
Yeah.
But I mean, God forbid they take you to dinner.
Right. So that's what I was kind of experiencing.
Yes.
And I kind of knew that my partner was like the one when I was like, okay, that's kind of fun. I'm having fun. You know, this is a good experience.
The bar's low here. I feel like everyone is moving at such a crazy fucking pace. And it's just like, there's always somebody like better and hotter. And like, not that everyone's admitting that, but it's kind of this like people just wanting more, not enoughness.
And I wonder what's worse. Is it worse to be in that kind of environment or is it worse to be in a slower paced environment and they're still treating you?
Right. Like shit.
Like shit. Like, what we can't agree on is they will treat you like shit.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. What have you heard from guests on Gaydar about dating?
I think it's a mixed bag. Like, I mean, I think there's good, obviously there's good experiences, like, or people, you know, like, I think as a queer community, like, I think there's more good than there is bad. I just think the negative usually tends to be more viral or, easily seen because, you know, algorithms reward whatever it is. So we're seeing like a lot of like commentary on the conditions of dating that are, I guess, funny to think about. Yeah, or extremes and stuff like that. But relative, I would say it's a mixed bag is my quick answer to that.
Yeah, definitely. Who have been some of your favorite recent kind of chats?
That's a good question. I mean, we just did a shoot last week from the time that we're filming this. And I was just like, so I think the best part about Gaydar is like talking to so many people and like connecting with them in 10 minutes or less. You know what I mean?
Yes.
But my favorite episodes so far that I think are out by the time this podcast comes. We just had Jinx Monsoon and Binda Lacrim on the show. That was great.
Christmassy, right?
Christmassy, yeah. There's this comedian named Yadoye. He was hilarious. Who else? Those are who are coming to mind right away. But there's in every single episode, there's like always like a favorite moment of mine. If that makes sense.
Yeah. I'd love to go back a little bit. And I was watching, I think it was an interview you were doing talking about like getting started with creating content on TikTok and going viral and also just like certain, I don't know, insecurities like just being perceived is fucking weird. I would love to hear more about when you got started on TikTok. I think it was during the pandemic.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I started
else.
fucking around with them too. Yep. Bored in the house. What did that journey look like for you? And could you have ever imagined it being where it is now?
I mean, yeah, I think too what's so interesting about this is like I was making content at the same time I was coming to terms with like gender identity and like transitioning and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And it's crazy to be like so sometimes I'm envious of like other trans girls who get to transition more covertly or like secretly. Or prior to starting even doing content or whatever. I like one of my mutuals like completely like deleted her account and started a new one, which I was like brave and I love that.
Right.
And honestly, I'm thinking about doing it too, because it's like I'm proud of who I was because that person like survived and got me to where I am now. You know what I mean? But the whole outward perception of me and I'm not able to control that.
Right.
there's beauty in it, right? There's like
messy,
it's
but
it's messy, right? It's
vulnerable
like
as fuck.
radical
I'd
acceptance
imagine.
also comes with having people mind your business,
right?
Which I can't stand. You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you ever feel like that with like stigma of having a sex podcast?
Oh yeah. I mean, prior to this, I was perceived as a CEO. I'm a serial founder. I built, sold companies. And it was really nerve-wracking starting this because I was like, I know I'm just going to be like the slut with a podcast now. And that's how I'm fucking perceived now. Yeah. And it's like I'm working on stepping back into kind of like my CEO role because that's what I love to do, is to build things. But yeah, man. I mean, my viral content, if it ends up on the wrong side, it's men, weird old dudes calling me a whore. And I'm like, listen, how about you listen to the fucking podcast? Yeah. Like a lot. I have a lot of people that are like, I love your pod. And they're like, they just watched Instagram. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, go check out a fucking episode and educate yourself a little bit.
It's always, it's trying to think of a different word than interesting. It is illuminating, like sometimes to think about how a lot of us are able to acknowledge the problems. It's a problem that people have short attention spans. It's a problem that people throw the word slut and whore and all these things at people. But sometimes I feel like I can see the problem. I know how we can fix the problem, but I'm not going to be alive by the time we fucking fix it.
Probably not.
Oh.
Yeah. I get like a lot of fat shaming and stuff too. And I'm like, is this like the most creative we can get with an insult? You know what I mean? Like the thing that offended me the most was somebody like psychoanalyzed how I act when I'm being recorded. And they were like, you seem so uncomfortable with the subject matter, how much you touch your hair. Like it was this whole like, and I was like, that actually kind of got to me because I'm like, you're like perceiving me versus like, call me fat, whatever. Like, fuck you.
I'm with you. There is something insidious about like, I think this happened not too long ago, but this woman stopped me on the street and she somehow pointed out every single one of the insecurities that I have about my body and my transition.
The fuck?
She was like trying to be sweet, but I was like, wait a minute. Is this play about us? Like, do you know? How do you?
So this woman, do you think she recognized you, or it was just fully being a piece of shit?
I don't know what it was, but it felt cosmic almost. Like this whole like, it felt cosmic how I was feeling good. I was in the biggest stress I own. And she was still able to get under my skin like that. And I wonder, like, I do wonder often, like, if I wasn't a content creator, would I have the same reaction I did where I was so, like, I wonder what my sense of self-esteem would be if it wasn't already.
You think it's improved from content creation or it's more complex?
I think it's more complex and I think it's more temperamental. It depends on the day now.
Yes, it does.
And like I've always struggled with self-esteem, but I think especially since transitioning and like starting drag and all that kind of stuff, like when I was doing when I started showing up online more as a woman, then it was like it's like the nitric I don't know why I'm trying to say a chemical name. What is that shit they do in like race cars and they're like and then the car goes faster. Help me, straight man.
I'm thinking about nitrous oxide.
Yes.
No, that's the drug. That's like the it's like the dentist drug.
What's the one where they're like, and then it goes, help me.
I don't know.
Help me. Anyway, I think people were being mean to me really quickly. It's what I was trying to.
It all happened very fast.
That's the allegory I was trying to say.
Yes. Yeah, it's a weird world out there. I had a viral video, or I'm having one like the last couple of days, and it was this last week is technically the most common week for people to break up or for situationships to end, all this
December
stuff.
11th, yeah.
And sure enough, my situation ended on the 10th, but there you go. But basically it has like almost 2 million views. Everyone apparently got fucking dumped this week, but it's also like I shot it in 3 seconds with like a double chin, like walking down the street. And I'm like, I didn't think that would be the one. Yeah. So it's also the pressure of like, damn, I feel like I always got to look hot if that's the one that millions of humans see.
Well, it's crazy. It's like a paradox almost. It's like we feel like we need to show up in our most done up, dolled up way, but then like the things that we gravitate towards and the things that are
authenticity.
Rewarding, right.
Yeah.
It's like my most viral videos are when I'm like looking decrepit. I look busted.
I love your walking down the street videos.
Thank you.
I love the
those are
bisexual
usually,
and angry ones specifically. Yes.
Thank God I looked good in that one, though.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like sometimes there's a light in the dark.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's like after a gig and you can tell I sweated off this eyebrow. And you know what I mean? Like there's still wig glue on my hairline. Like there's like, but those kind of things, I don't know, but that's kind of the magic of it. It's also just annoying that I can't just be pretty. I can't just
Why
look
can't
at
we
the
just
camera?
wake up like this? Yeah, I totally understand. I would love to talk a little bit about binaries, and something that I've been really thinking about a lot lately is the pressure of like sexual binary identity. Like I find that I'm kind of coming into the realization that I am not fully straight, but I wouldn't. I know. Oh! Yes. I'm honored that you're here for this moment. Yes. I mean, I've talked about it a little bit on the podcast, but bisexual doesn't feel right either. And so I think, and I think something I really appreciate about your content is like, who fucking cares?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I think that the feeling of wanting to have like a name and an identity, and I think it can be helpful to feel like I fit in, but I don't really identify with.
That's so good. I'm happy you're coming to this realization. I think it's always so interesting, like the anthropology of like labels and like.
I love nerdy history stuff. If you
know what
anything.
I mean, it's like 20 years ago, it was all about how mysterious can you be with your sexuality, and you don't need a label and all these other things. And it was, I guess, vibes based, if I want to go with the scientific term. But now it's like you have to be pansexual,
there's so many
gender.
There's so many
neopronoun.
I haven't heard neopronoun.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Do what you want.
Yeah.
But it's like the pressure that comes with having that label and performing that label well.
Right.
It's just not, it's not conducive at all. So I'm happy you're coming to this
and I don't really identify with any of the terms, and like that's okay.
Work.
You know what I mean?
Can I ask why you don't feel connected with bisexuality? Is there something about the language?
I think that I've made up that bisexual means that I want to date women just as much as I want to date men.
Okay.
Whereas I feel more it's such a fucking mess. I don't know. Like I feel like I can meet a woman and go deep emotionally and emotional intelligence wise so fucking quickly, but I don't want to. I couldn't see myself having a girlfriend.
Is it could it be that have you ever had a girlfriend?
No.
Right. That could be maybe 80% of it.
Yeah.
Sure.
I have definitely mostly been, when I date men lately, I'm mostly dating like bisexual men. Like I find I love them, and I find that they're just more in touch with like their emotions, and like it's really hard for me to connect with straight men.
I'm not saying, my question isn't coming from a place of all bisexual men are feminine, but is there something about the feminine qualities of a bisexual man that you're attracted to?
I think so, yeah. I mean, I am very like, I'm also quite involved in kink and BDSM. I'm very dominant, and I like, I think that there's something there, yeah. If we're gonna generalize, there's like something that feels balanced out. Like my friends joke that I'm gonna have like a stay-at-home husband that cooks, which I like totally
live for that.
Yes, I just want to be
live for that
CEO mommy with a stay-at-home.
That's kind.
Like kind of cuck boyfriend.
Yes.
I'm not even joking. Like,
we're gonna be okay.
Like we're
gonna be all right. I see that.
Thank you. Yeah. I put like that I was looking for like a cuck boyfriend on my field bio.
Love.
And I had to remove it. I got so many pings. So if you want,
you were in such high demand.
So if you want a boyfriend that lets you fuck other people, they exist. Go on Field.
And actually, I'm glad you brought this up, because this episode is sponsored by Field.
No, it's not, but it should be.
Thank you.
Even though I did just make a video making fun of like your Field Wrapped. Like somebody did a Grinder Wrapped, so I did a Field Wrapped. It was like you joined Zero Polycules. Like it was a whole thing. So I do love Field. I wasn't making fun.
Field, come on the show. Come defend yourself.
I've tried.
That's really cool about your bi curiosity. That's amazing.
I am. Women are so fucking beautiful. And I've shared about this recently on the podcast, but I realized that if you are a straight woman and your whole feed is beautiful women, My feed is
many such cases.
My feed is all beautiful women and like beautiful gay men.
Like
which
many
is the
such
best.
cases.
Yeah,
many
yeah,
such
yeah.
cases.
Yeah.
I also think too, like once you realize like you don't have to fit inside of a specific label or binary or category, you're allowed to try things. Like you're supposed to like I think there's always a stigma with I don't even know if I want to talk about men. Defend men in this moment.
Oh, well, I'm very pro men trying stuff with other men. I have a lot of thoughts on this.
Right.
Yeah,
like I hope they do.
Yes.
I want them to.
Yes.
Because then not only does that just like affirm, like I feel like that's the quickest way to really find out if you're straight or not.
It is. Well, but here's the thing. They are. They are trying. No, they're exploring.
Oh, girl, I know.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you know.
Okay, Miss Thing. All right.
Well, what I experience on field, because I like that kind of thing. I like guy on guy stuff. And if I bring it up, I've opened up a can of worms for this man. Exactly. He goes, I was hoping you would ask me to.
Okay. They just need a little prodding.
They do, but I don't think that it seems, and you're going to know more than me, but it's like you can't do it out and about. You can't do it like publicly necessarily. You know what I mean? There is more secrecy and discretion and fear.
Which sucks.
Because if you suck a dick, then you're on your way to gay. And it's like, that's not the case. It's a whole range.
But that's it's like the limitations of like, okay, labels, categories, all these things are so helpful.
Right.
But they're also very limiting. Like people feel constricted. It's anytime we put like a genre on something, it's like now you have to be this or you aren't this. And it's like, it's not fair. You know what I mean?
Yes.
So I hope that I hear of more women like hooking up with women and being like, you know, the whole concept of I keep joking about this at Gaydar. What's it called? I always call them pasta girls. It's called a spaghetti girl. Have you ever heard of this?
No.
They're straight until they get wet.
Oh, okay.
Live for that. I live for that community. I hope to see them at Pride this year. I live for them.
What does that mean? Straight until you get wet? Like once you're turned on, then you want to.
Right, and it's like whoever, you know.
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Fun.
Yeah.
Nice perspective.
Yeah, I've had one threesome. Expanding my horizons.
Okay, work.
Yeah, expanding my horizons. So speaking of that, let's talk a little bit about sexual health if you're open to talk about it. I am a big fan of it. I'm building a company called Testy, which is going to make getting tested way easier.
Testicular.
Yes.
Testicles.
I think it's funny. I think it'll be I think it'll be a good name.
I think so too.
I'm also trying to make it quite like a lot of healthcare brands have a lot of like pink and they're kind of like femtech brands. And I really want this to be very neutral in the sense of I want your average dude to go to this website and be like, I'll get tested here. Like this makes sense. Straight men are getting tested about half as much as women.
Yep.
And they're often only getting tested when their partner asks them to or they have symptoms. So yeah, I'm hoping to change that.
Yeah.
But STIs are an interesting subject, and I'd love to know thoughts.
I'm sometimes being queer is the best thing ever because that
I feel like it's different in queer world.
I've never had that stance on sexual health, and there's like a huge
stance?
The stance of like I don't care. Or I'll only go when someone asks.
Right.
Or I don't know, especially with the whole
apathy.
Like
it's just like
right? Yeah. It's like I would just imagine what am I trying to say? I cannot imagine not taking that seriously, I guess.
Sure.
I wonder where it stems from. I have a guess, but I don't know if it's right.
Yeah.
But like I'm in a long-term relationship and I still get tested. Like I think it's just like a long-term monogamous relationship. And it's just like something that I'm just going to do it. And it's like, there's no harm in doing it. And it's just like, I guess it's like tradition in a way. It's like every 3 months, it's like, why not just check in?
Yeah.
That's what it feels like. I don't get why the straight persuasion might not be there yet. So curious to learn.
Definitely. Something that's come up in like the data that one of my advisors has looked at is like getting tested more frequently literally equals higher pleasure for folks because it's peace of mind. Mm-hmm. So they're like less distracted during sexual encounters, I guess. I don't know what it is exactly, but it's like get tested more, have better sex,
Yeah.
you know, like not be thinking about these things and fears. Yeah, definitely a lot of work to do there. And like what's really scary is like a lot of things are on the rise right now. And that's data pre all the funding cuts to sexual health. So yeah, it's fucking scary. I think they just closed like the biggest Planned Parenthood in Manhattan recently. If you live here, go to the Chelsea Clinic. I don't know if you've heard of that, but
we're interviewing the CEO of Planned Parenthood on Tuesday.
Whoa.
Watch that episode.
Congratulations.
Thanks.
Cool.
I would love to ask a straight man a bunch of questions someday.
Well,
I'm always of the mind where it's like, I think I wonder if it's like cynical for me to think of like, I never know what my partner might do, or is it safe? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know what's the
But even for folks in long-term relationships, like there are these newer things now that they're testing for, like mycoplasma and ureaplasma, and those are like these newer kind of bacteria, but they could be something that somebody maybe got, 5 years ago. Even if they're in a long-term relationship, like it doesn't hurt to get tested for it. You could have contracted it. I mean, this stuff can lead to infertility. This stuff can lead to pelvic inflammatory disease. Yeah, I would also like to ask some straight men about that.
Right. But you have to take care of your sexual health. And you have to check in often to be able to have unprotected sex in that kind of way with a long-term partner.
Yeah.
I think that's I know not every straight man is on your team in that regard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I know there are people who are
Or like the guys that just harp this thing of, oh, I hate condoms. They're so uncomfortable. I'm like,
yes,
I've got the risk of pregnancy and STIs over here. Like, are you fucking kidding me?
Do you have thoughts on men getting like vasectomies or making some kind of male birth control situation?
Put them on birth control. Yes. Absolutely. I mean, I also want to give some of them a little bit of credit when it comes to fear of pregnancy.
Right.
Like I have also dated and been with men that are like really afraid of that and very conscientious of that.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
I get it. We should just put them on estrogen and give them a couple months. Maybe that's what it is.
Yeah. What do you think? What would happen? What shift
forcibly
would we
feminize them? I think
put it in the water.
I do think the world would be better if we forcibly feminized our men, our cis men.
Bring the testosterone down. Just
yeah. Everyone's infertile nowadays.
Well, when I ovulate, I feel pretty fucking crazy, and I feel like how like a man might feel like waking up. He's on a 24-hour testosterone cycle, and when I'm ovulating, I'm like, this is fucking nuts. Like I am horny and I am unfocused. I am distracted.
Yes, honey.
But yeah, I think that there is a male birth control. I think it's called like Atom. Like, of course.
Right.
Oh well.
Of course.
But
I haven't heard of this.
I can't remember the type of birth control it is. I think it might be
like a pill?
Potentially a little invasive, like maybe it's mini vasectomy. I don't know what it is.
Sorry, one more time.
I don't know what it is.
It's a what?
I don't know what they're putting it. Maybe it is a shot.
Okay.
If I wouldn't trust like a field hookup to be like, yeah, I'm on Atom. But like a long-term partner,
what would you say?
I would love to get my manifesting long-term partner on birth control because I really struggle with hormonal birth control. I have PMDD and like I just can't fuck with it.
Well, and that's the thing too. It's like so many cis women have such trouble with birth control
getting through the month
and the hormonal like the hormonal ups and downs of trying to like regulate. You know what I mean? It's like it's just not at a certain point we need to acknowledge like there's something you can do as a partner, as a person.
Yes.
In sexual health and getting tested to help this entire journey that both of you have to do.
Definitely. Yeah. I do want kids someday, so I'm not sure if somebody had a vasectomy, I'd feel, we'd talk about that.
But I also just think from like the trans perspective, like going to the doctor often is good for you. You know what I mean? It's like
definitely
the check-in is
definitely
integral to like your transition, your health, your safety, especially when like it's called hormone replacement therapy because you're replacing your hormones and it's not that there's a way to do it wrong. You know what I mean? And it's like dangerous sometimes if you like don't check in often or have like a good and that you've made.
Yeah. How were you able to find that care initially?
I personally go to Callan Lord in Brooklyn. I think Callan Lord is a great resource for everyone in New York City, especially the queer community. But it's honestly just a matter of like Googling one question and going down the rabbit hole and like going down an article and saying, I don't know what this means. Looking that up and like, using all the media literacy tools from high school. Like it's like finding information like that and asking your friends who have done it before you, that kind of thing, asking for help.
Yeah. I mean, what came up in me asking my audience about negative encounters they'd had with providers, and this was just surrounding STIs. It was horrific. Like your average doctor, especially an older male doctor, has said the craziest shit specifically to women about their sexual health intake questionnaire, like to the point where it's like fist bumping dudes, but telling a woman, oh, that's a lot, like you might have an STI. That's a lot of partners. And so what I've seen in the STI world is this shift to just not getting tested or using these really weird scammy websites, which hopefully I'll be building something better so that they can get tested, but avoid, like they would actually bypass the doctor unless they had a positive result and then they would get treatment and care. Which I mean, I hate that that's where it's at. Obviously, I want a doctor to be involved, but I mean, the sexual health intake questionnaire, it's all about the fucking tone. Like if that person seems at all judgy, because they have to ask you those questions. They have to say, how many partners have you had in the last year? But depending on the vibes, it can seem really fucking judgy or it can seem very, clinical and normal.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree 100%.
Yeah. So it's an interesting journey. Please go get tested, everyone, regardless of relationship status.
People always say like when you're not looking for it, it's gonna happen.
Yes, tell me.
And it pisses me. It
I know.
pisses me off. It pisses me off so badly.
But it's what happened.
It's exactly what happened, and it really pissed me off. Like for like a month, I was like, "Are you fucking serious? Right now?"
Because it felt like it wasn't the right time almost, or it was
just... It felt like, okay,
I finally detached.
I got into this... I came to New York. I wasn't doing anything, but then I went through this hoe phase, and at the end of this hoe phase, I was like, I'm done. And then apparently
retired hoe.
I was a tired hoe.
Oh, I said retired, but tired too. Yeah. Both are relevant. I'm kind of a tired hoe right now. I'm tired.
I'll wait for the memoir.
Oh my God.
Come on. I have a list of good
that's a really titles. Good one.
I'll put it on there later. Yeah, and I think I had a contract with myself to delete Grindr the next day, and then we started talking, and then blah blah blah.
Yeah,
and we talked about puppies and rainbows.
Yep, as one does on Grindr and Field. Yep,
exactly. Yeah.
I literally had a disclaimer at one point in my Field bio. Please do not start your message to me with sexting.
Yes.
I am not always in the mood.
Yeah.
I literally wrote that.
What is that?
Because I am a horny, empowered woman does not mean that I literally want to see your dick right away. I like dick pics.
Surprise,
but not,
surprise.
Not without asking approval.
I feel like sometimes men do that because they think it's an asset, which is sad.
Interesting.
Just sad.
This is the best thing I got going on for me. Here's a photo. You want a picture? No, yeah, what a journey. I'm currently off all of the apps, and what's cool is I find, like to the point, I have an addictive personality. Like I'm sober, like the dopamine of the apps is like fucked up for me. And I made a pact with a friend. We're really off these apps because I just feel like there is something special about like being attracted to somebody out in the wild, or like every day I feel like I get a crush on like the subway or like out in the, like I have crushes all fucking day in the city. And I just think that there's like, I don't know, I'm calling in some type of in real life spark and connection.
Okay.
We'll see how it goes. But
I'm really excited for you. That's awesome.
It's also like, it can be so easy to just sit at home, like specifically for me, the hours of like 7 to 9 p.m. I just never know what to fucking do with myself because I like don't drink and I like have a little social anxiety. And so I'm finding myself doing more cool shit being off the apps.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Like I'm going to the gym. I'm like doing stuff.
Nice. Do you feel like that like clears up some brain space for you? Like, do you feel like you...
Oh, yes. Okay. Yes. Well, and I can't just talk to one. I have to talk to like 15 guys. And I'm just like, it's never enough.
Right.
There's a lot of like, I mean, it's gamified. A lot of that stuff is gamification.
I wonder if the intentions with the dating apps were pure at any moment. Now, obviously, it's like...
Right.
it's like roulette. You
Yeah.
know? But I wonder if someone was like, you know what? I really do think this app could be good for young professionals in the city.
Grindr is fucking fascinating, I will say.
Me and the Gaydar team were working on making, we're not, but don't take our ideas. We're trademarking this.
Okay, trademark.
We're working on making a lesbian Grindr. So far, we have Finger.
Oh.
We have, I came up with Mud Pit the other day.
Okay, I don't know what that means.
Well, you'll find out, honey. And then someone said Scissor. I think that's pretty good. Scissor.
Could you do the R? Like Grindr.
Exactly.
Hopefully they would be. They wouldn't.
Yeah. We're working on it, though.
Okay. Yeah, I like Finger.
Patent pending.
Scissor. Yeah, patent pending. There is one that I kept getting ads for. The straight girl getting ads for the lesbian app. Wonder.
Sure.
It was all over TikTok for a while. What was it called?
Mm-hmm.
There is a lesbian app. I can't think of.
I've been off the apps for like a year and a half now.
Okay.
Fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what's happening.
But Grindr is crazy. So I'm talking to this one guy and he's bi and we're trying to plot like an MMF. And
sure.
I know.
Bitch.
Heated Rivalry just
I need that.
I wanted this before Heated Rivalry, but you know, I'm glad it's awakening so many things for so many people. But there's this other guy I was trying to like coordinate all of us, and neither of them asked to see the other guy's face. They literally don't care. Is this all gay men or queer men? Like they don't care what their face looks like. They're just like, let me see the dick. Let me see the big dick. I'm like, this is kind of wild though. If you think that maybe straight men are like this too, they just don't care.
Well, let's call the audience.
What's the question though?
I actually don't. I don't know you. I'm gonna stop doing this. Actually,
we're corrupting the studio. I will say. That's so sweet.
We'll get back to that.
I guess the question is, are you shocked that men who sleep with men don't really care what the other guy's face looks like? Yeah. So there's a big difference between an MMF and an MFM.
Right. Would you have Oh, I see what you're saying.
So MMF means the dudes are doing some stuff together too. MFM is like double teaming, like just whatever. Which I'm like, it's still a little fucking gay though. Like, I mean, I'm not talking to a ton of straight guys either. So glad we can get a lens into this world.
Right.
I mean, what's funny is if I ask guys if they're interested in a threesome, they always go, well, yeah, 2 girls and me. I'm like, yeah, how fucking lucky would you be? But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was just surprised by that. Neither guy in my little thing I was coordinating cared to see the other one's face.
I'm like, obsessed with the imagery of you like over a MacBook and a Google Calendar open. And you're like,
oh, so we have a group chat. It's called Good Boys because they're my good boys because I'm mommy.
Can I just say that I'm obsessed with you? Can I just say that? Can I just put that on the camera, please? I am obsessed with you.
Oh, thank you. I know I'm kinkier than I look.
That's everything.
I'm kinkier than I look.
But that's the thing. And it's true. Like the innocent, you have to get into the innocent ones. Live for you. I live for you.
Thank you.
Okay.
I so appreciate that. I was nervous to interview you.
Why?
You're such an icon, and I was nervous. You're like my biggest guest.
In the middle of Brooklyn. Please throw a penny, honey.
Well, it's been wonderful. Yeah. Is there anything else that we want to cover? I feel like there was more to that MFM conversation. I actually got propositioned last night for an MFM, and I was like, I don't want it. I also was like, I have an important interview tomorrow.
Oh, please.
I can't be up. I do.
Girl,
I can't
if you told me that you needed to push it back because you had a threesome, I would have been like, hell fucking yeah, girl. Let's get coffee next week.
No, but it's the yeah. I love a hetero flexible or bi guy that's just like really okay with another dick.
What's ideal? What's plan A for your threesomes?
Plan A is MMF, where they are also playing together, but I'm in charge. Like I'm the dom, and I'm bossing them around. And that might happen Sunday. I feel like I'm sharing too much.
No,
here, but yeah,
maybe for the audience. But I'm
no. Just like I haven't said anything identifiable about the people. So fine. Yeah, we'll see. I'll report back. Hopefully when this goes out. My goal was end of year. I had an end of year goal for an MMF.
Okay, walk me through it. Is like, what's the location? What's the timing? Is there a date before? What do they like? What attributes do they bring?
I want to rent a hotel room because I want them to pay for it. Because my apartment I downsized into like a very New York apartment. Like no natural light. Like we got a cockroach every once in a while. Like it's very New York. So I envision it in a nice hotel room. And now I've met the one guy and I've played with him before. He's played with the other guy. In fact, he FaceTimed me with him the other night.
Okay.
That was really hot.
This is still a part of your plan A, though.
Yes.
Yes. Okay, good.
So he comes over, the other guy comes over, but then like we kick the other guy out after like, you know, the pillow talk. Like we're all not three of us trying to hang out for hours. Okay. Like I'm that's too much to manage. Like I'm neurodivergent. Like that's a lot. Like if we all just had orgasms, like, okay, one of us needs to go. Yeah, and then we just hang out for a while. But I am like in charge. I'm bossing them both. They're both submissive.
Love that. Mm-hmm. Is there a submissive bone in your body, or are you just...
I am very much a switch. Okay. I had so many negative experiences as a sub on field from men that were using
I can imagine.
dominance as an outlet for aggression and negativity towards women.
Boom, shakalaka. And I say this all the time. I feel so bad for straight women. And like, I really hope this whole thing works out with my boyfriend because, oh my God, like the thought of having to date a straight guy actually terrifies me. And like, I always, and I'm sure this isn't the case for every single straight dominant man.
Any man that identifies as dominant, if they're identifying as dominant on dating app or field or whatever it is, like that's some weird ego shit. Like it's weird. It's a vibe. It's not like a thing you need to declare.
Even when I was a gay man and a man was like dominant, I was like, well, maybe something should have been revealed there, but I just didn't. I was like, what?
Does it feel like aggression?
Like what does it for you? What about it? You like being in control?
Yeah.
Oh.
So I found that they're hard to find. They're hard to find good dominant men in my dating endeavors and my kink endeavors. And I almost became dominant, like just like I had no fucking other option except to switch sides here.
You wanted to be the change you saw in the world.
Well, yeah.
Right.
And I wanted to feel in control in situations because I'd had negative stuff happen where like a guy shoved me up against a wall and I'm like, that's not dominant. And I also think media has a part in that of showing what dominance and submission looks like versus a good dom is someone that makes you feel so safe that you can surrender and turn your brain off.
If you've ever read a fan fiction before 2015, you would have that same sensation. I don't think that's what they're supposed to be doing.
No. Yeah. So I very much crave also being submissive, especially as I'm more like what I find really fascinating is like the power flip and role reversal. Like like the more CEO responsibilities I have, the more I want to be submissive.
Yeah.
Or like a lot of the guys that I'll chat with about doming them, like they're CEOs or like really wealthy. Like they want that flip to experience the brain turn off.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, anyways, I'll let you know how all that goes.
Oh my God, please. Please.
All right, my dear. Well, this has been wonderful. Where can the people find you?
You can find me at, is this my camera? Anania00 everywhere, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and watch Gaydar show on TikTok and Instagram. And I think YouTube too. I need to get better at knowing what that is. Which you'll find it. Look up Gaydar with Anania, you'll find it.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was wonderful. Thanks so much for tuning in today. Don't forget to follow us on Spotify, Apple, and or YouTube, as well as on Instagram at Seggs Talk Radio. That's Seggs, Seggs. And before you go, head over to testy.co to join the waitlist for our 2026 launch. We are reinventing same-day walk-in STI testing nationwide.